Hey Sony, what are you working on this morning?
I just finished repairing this oven. It's working great. One of the heater, just like 6 heaters, and the bottom third heater was broken, and that was actually messing up our production line, because if our product isn't heat enough, then the soldering paste doesn't melt enough to make a good connection between the component and the boards. So we had to stall yesterday, but it's up and running now. So
What was wrong with it?
I think the oven just gets weared out eventually. Not the oven, the heater. So I just replaced it. I not only replaced it, actually, I also had to replace some wires. That kept track of the temperature. That was actually broken for a while, but we just kind of let it stay broken because that wasn't as important. But when the heater went bad, then I replaced both, and now it's good to go. And now I'm excited to build more prisms today. Hey Karina.
Hey.
What'd you do today? What's this?
Well, right now I'm working on a speed puck, but what I did earlier for process improvement was, I added this screw here for the USB port.
Oh, sweet.
So that, I don't know, I guess it just makes it a little bit easier to just grab, to plug it into.
Okay. You could get a zip tie and zip tie this here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of really quick.
Alright.
And then I also added this little
Post.
yeah, like a post here for.
Oh, sweet. Even more.
Yeah, because I was thinking of adding like another one of these to this, but there isn't really any room to like put one. So I just kind of made one out of cardboard here to kind of hold it in place, so that we have all of the materials that we need.
I noticed you put a quarter here, which I was just thinking how like the quarter takes up a lot of space down here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and look at this, like you could put other stuff in there.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a cool idea.
Oh yeah, the quarter.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, cool. Thanks for sharing. Hi, Alec.
Hey, how's it going?
What did you do today?
So I've been working on this nut driver. So we were originally using an off-the-shelf nut driver, but there were 2 problems with it. The screws were sitting in it kind of wobbly. So when the nut driver would rotate, the end of the screw would trace out a circle, which when we're trying to insert it in these clamping plates, cause problems. And then also the off-the-shelf nut driver didn't have enough lead-in. So anyways, I 3D printed one with more lead-in, and I tried to improve the design so that the screw is more constrained to be coaxial with the driver. Okay, so it's having to search, and the reason for that is because the angle of that screw head was off, and
Looks like a cop.
but if the angle's set properly, then it doesn't need to search anymore.
I can see how it's not entirely straight. Is that supposed to help?
And so I'm trying to use this fixture to help straighten them,
Oh.
but it's still visibly
Yeah.
a couple millimeters off.
I saw it when I lifted. It just went back to probably its old position.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about trying to change it so that instead of picking it up with a magnet, we just use friction.
Oh.
So the nut driver's like slight interference fit. Because I think if it's being held in there with friction, when we go to the straightening fixture and straighten it out, it won't spring back to some other orientation. It'll stay in the straightened position. So now it's probing the surface, and we're trying to get the heads of these screws an exact height above the surface of the plate, which lets us get an exact clamping force.
See how it doesn't screw them all the way in until after both screws gets in.
Yeah, it kind of goes back and forth because there's like a bit of a
A bit of a seesaw going on.
Seesaw going on.
This looks slow now, but this thing could work overnight, which is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, we're not there yet, but that's the goal, is to get it 100% reliable so we can run it when no one's around.
That's so cool. Look at that. That didn't take that long either. All right, thanks for sharing, Alec.
Thanks. See ya.